It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Diddy was very honest over the weekend about struggling with depression and how he managed to get himself out of it. This isn't the first time that he's talked about his struggles with depression. Here's what he had to say.
It is Friday, and I can't lie, I had a rough week. I ain't gonna lie, I went into a dark state, which is a little state of depression. Like, how could you be depressed and you got so much? I don't know how that works, baby. You know what I'm saying? But, I just kept fighting. Started asking God to help me. Yeah, so I just kept praying to God. God help me, God help me, God help me. Just kept breathing. You gotta fight your way out. And I did. Thanks to the glory of God. I let God and I let go.
He also talked about the positive sides of the weekend. You didn't get that part where he talked about this was a great weekend after the weekend. God was with him. He was grateful that his daughters walked in the Dolce and Gabbana show. He said all of a sudden he said his mom was there, and then he said it started raining. And then he said a rainbow came, and he felt like that was Kim saying, I continue to watch. Yeah, he also said that too. We didn't have that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Diddy is the brother's dealing with a lot of grief. And I don't care how much money you have. Grief is grief. That emotion hits different regardless, and it comes in waves. So, yeah, man, take care of yourself, everybody out there. And I'm sending healing energy to all the kings and queens dealing with some grief this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's so true, too. Some people look at you and think like, oh, you have all this money, you have all this going on, and they act like, you don't deal with things like that. And
yeah,
so he can't even explain.
Because none of that money, no matter how much money you got, you can't bring back the person that you're missing. So.
All right. Now, Nene Leakes is also talking about what she's going through at home. Now, over the weekend, she was captured on camera at her lounge, and she was on the microphone, and she was telling the club attendees that, she needs some extra love right now. Both she and her son are not in the best spirits. Apparently what happened is somebody, I guess, that was at the lounge was celebrating their birthday, and someone must have asked for a birthday shout out. And then somewhere along the way, it got out that Nene was being rude. I don't know what exactly happened, but here is what that video sounded like.
You see me, you see my son, give us a lot of love, okay? My husband is transitioning to the other side. So when you stepped to me and told me I was rude, I really was upset by that. Because sometimes you don't know what people are dealing with and what people are going through.
So she said her husband is transitioning to the other side. So when you see them, give them a lot of love. And like she said, when you see some people, you don't know what they're going through at home. So,
yeah,
yes, we are
but you
sending our
both
prayers.
sides, too. You got to see somebody comes to your restaurant to celebrate a birthday. Say, hey, can I get a birthday shout out? They don't know. They just ask for a shout out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard thing to say, though, because if somebody's there,
for your
you don't know
restaurant,
what they're going
you pay
through.
for the food. You say, hey, can I get a birthday shout out? You don't know what somebody's going through, but you would expect it to be okay because I paid for the table, I paid for the food, I paid for the drinks. Hey, give me a birthday shout out.
Yeah, you just coming to get your service. You don't know that,
Yeah.
She's going through something.
And if that's the case, she might have to take a day off or 2 days off because that is your business. You want to make sure your business is ran the right way and that people come there and have a great time regardless of what you're going through in your life because this is your business.
Right. And the person who actually recorded the video said that they never said that she was rude and that they are sending prayers to her and her family as well.
Mm-hmm. Same. Sending healing energy to Nene Leakes and her
Absolutely.
family. I'm definitely doing the same.
All right. Now, are you guys ready for ATL 2? There was an unconfirmed trailer for the sequel, The Homecoming, that was leaked on Instagram. And then the original director, Chris Robinson, did confirm that the sequel is happening. He did a repost and he said, we did it again. So what do you guys think? Are y'all excited to see ATL 2?
I thought the whole point of ATL was the fact that they were supposed to be young growing up in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So it's going to be them as adults, I'm sure, now. Where their lives went.
Or new cast members.
Yeah, I guess
it's the same old cast members. I saw the trailer.
Yeah, they're the same cast members are in the trailer, but maybe it's like, kids involved. Who knows? I don't know.
Possibly.
All right, Eddie Murphy, by the way, is going to be starring in a comedy that's directed by Kenya Barris. And also Jonah Hill will be co-starring as well. So Kenya Barris is also a producer, and so is Jonah Hill. What do y'all think about that?
That sounds very interesting. That's an interesting combination.
Well, and Kenya Barris also worked with Eddie Murphy on Coming to America, so could be interesting to see the two.
The sequel, right?
Yeah, the number 2, you know, Coming to America 2. I forget y'all can't see that 2 when I say it. But yes, so that comedy is going to be produced by both Jonah Hill and Kenya Barris's production companies. But it's the directorial debut for Kenya Barris. So congratulations to him. That's a big one to come out the gate with. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right. Now we got front page news next. What we talking about?
Yes, and we'll be talking about 2 high-profile ISIS targets that were killed in a U.S. drone strike in Afghanistan.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.